Where do you sit? Where do you put your phone? What do you do when you enter the room? What happens when you need help? What if you finish early? If you don't know the answers yet, don't worry. That's what this video is for.
Hello there. Welcome to class. Before we get started this year, there are a few classroom procedures you need to know. I know, procedures aren't exactly the most exciting part of class, but knowing how things work will make our class run much more smoothly, and then we can spend more time actually learning and having fun. So, here are the important things that you need to know. Now let's talk about something very important. If you or your parent or guardian needs to contact me, email is the best way to reach me. My email address is on the screen. I normally check my emails between 7 a.m. and 2:45 p.m. After 2:45 p.m., I'm usually done checking school email for the day, so if you email me later, don't worry if you don't hear back until the next school day. Translators, AI, copying someone else's work are not allowed. Why? Because I want to see what you can do. You're learning. You're supposed to make mistakes. If everything you turn in is perfect, I'm probably going to be a little bit suspicious. And yes, teachers can usually tell. If you're caught using one of these tools to do work for you, the assignment will receive a 0. There will be an email home and an office referral. So don't worry about being perfect. Show me what you know. The good news is that you don't need a huge list of supplies for class. If you're in Spanish class, you're going to need a folder, a pencil, some paper, and some coloring supplies if you prefer not to use the ones available to you in class. For all my other classes, you need a 2-pocket folder and a pencil. That's it. We will sometimes be using other supplies, such as scissors or coloring supplies, glue. I do have some of that available in the classroom, but my supply is limited, so if you have your own coloring supplies, feel free to bring them. Here's an important one. Do not line up at the door before class is over. Even if there's only a minute left, even if your backpack is ready, even if your next class is calling your name, stay at your seat until I tell you that you may line up or leave. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. And there's 2 types of grades you're going to see in class. If you look in your grade book, student view or parent view, you're going to see I have 2 categories, formative and summative. Formative work includes things like homework, classwork, and sometimes projects. Formative assignments are 20% of your grade. Summative assignments include quizzes, tests, and some larger projects. Those are 80% of your grade. So yes, your quizzes and tests are important, but here's the good news. If you don't do as well as you'd like on one, you have another option. You can complete corrections on quizzes and tests to improve your score. And it doesn't matter whether you scored really high or really low, you can still do corrections. Here's what you need to do. First, grab a test correction sheet from the front of the classroom and fill out the information. Second, take it home and have a parent or guardian sign it. Third, complete your corrections on a separate sheet of paper. Fourth, staple your test, correction sheet, and corrections together. Then turn everything into the bin. But there's one important deadline. You have 2 weeks to complete corrections, and please put your name on everything. We also use several Google tools throughout the year. You'll use Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Drive, occasionally some QR codes. If you're in digital media class and you do have a phone, I will let you know if you can bring phone into the class. You just need to make sure to record videos that you have enough space on your phone to record them. You don't have to keep them. Once we upload those to your Google Drive, you can delete them off of your phone. Now let's talk about what to do if you're absent. When you come back from an absence, there are 3 steps I want you to remember. Step 1, check Google Classroom. There will be a short description on what we did that day in the stream. Your assignments will be under classwork in a folder labeled with that date of the week. Step 2, check the absent bin. If we had a worksheet or handout, I'll put your name on it and place it in the class periods folder. If you've already completed the assignment online, simply write on that paper, "Did online," and turn it in. Step 3, ask me. But before you ask me, make sure you've completed steps 1 and 2 first. Let's talk about tardies. You need to get to class and not be sliding in as the bell rings. It means you have to be inside the classroom before the bell rings. If you're not in the room when the bell rings, you are late. But sometimes another teacher keeps you, or maybe you're coming from the office or counseling office, and that's okay. Just make sure you have a pass, or the teacher or a staff member can email me or call me. That way I know where you were. Let's talk about leaving the classroom. Bathroom passes and other passes are available. A written pass signed by me before you leave the room. I also keep track in Synergy whenever you leave class, so please don't make leaving class an everyday habit. If it becomes something you're doing every day, your trips may be limited to once a week. And here's one last important thing. Unless it's an emergency, please do not interrupt direct instruction to ask to leave. If I'm teaching something, wait until there's a natural break and then ask. If you're in room 515, you need to turn on the light and take the appropriate pass for your destination, and then make sure you walk over to the computer and fill out the form so I can keep track of you leaving the classroom. And that's it. It might seem like a lot right now, but these procedures will become routine pretty quickly. The biggest things I want you to remember are: come prepared, come on time, check Google Classroom when you're absent, do your own work, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're here to learn, not to already know everything. I'm excited for a great class with you. See you later.